Hi, in this video, we will see how to read and validate JSON response body using REST assured. So for that, first we'll use this resource, fakestoreapi.com/products/1, and we'll specify the get method. Using this get method, we'll send the request to the server and get the response from the server. Once you get the response from the server, we need to print that body and we need to validate that body. So by taking few examples. Okay, so first we'll go to http://app. So here, this is the get method. This is the resource which I'm using. And when I send this, so this is the response we got. I want to read this response using REST assured. And then I want to validate this response is correct or not by taking some of the things from here, some of the values or no, you can say keys from here. Okay, so for that, we'll go to Eclipse. So I have created three methods here. I created a class called read JSON response body test, and one method is read JSON response. First, we'll read the response and print. Okay, here also we'll use way one and way two ways. One is normal way and the other way is DSL. And the second one is read JSON response as string and validate. Once you get the response, that is JSON, right? That you convert as a string and you will verify some value in that. And the second thing is read JSON response and validate data. Okay, so here will not convert as a string. So first, we'll see one by one. In the way one, so REST assured dot base URI. So what is that base URI? We just used here, right? So this is the URI. So then request specification. Okay, request spec is equals to REST assured dot given. Okay, so here we are not providing any parameters to your request. Directly, I want to get the response. Response is equals to request spec dot get method. Okay, this will give you the response. Now I want to convert this into string. So I'll say string response body is equals to response dot that response which we got. You see that as a string. Before that, I want to get the body. So body of the response, right? First, we'll get the body. You say get body dot as string. Once I get the body from the response, I'll convert it as a string. And I'll try to print that. This out response body. Right. What is the response body you got here? This is what, right? ID, title, price, description, category, image, rating, rate, count, something like that. So whether we'll get the same thing or not, we will see. I'll try to run this and we'll observe the output. You see this? All right. So if you take this and put it here, it is converted as string, right? So because of that, so you can see in the form of string. You have ID, title. Okay. Then you have price, description. Right. You have description and then what you have? Category, image, and then rating, rate 3.9. Go to here, say rate 3.9, count 120. You see? So same data it is printing in the form of string. Okay. And then now we'll see way two. Okay, this is way one, right? We are printing, reading JSON response. So let me comment this. So here, if you want to do, you need to import that, import static. What is that? IO dot rest assured dot star. So you need to do static import. Then you can use given, when, then. So given dot. So I will print in the down. We are not giving anything, right? Then when, then we need to say get. So get method has this resource. Okay, this resource. Then we need to get the response, right? So we need to log using log. Inside the log, you need so many options. We need to log the body. That's it. Given when, I mean using this get method, then you need to log this body. Okay. So we'll try to run this. You see that now it is printing properly. This is not a string format. Okay, this is as it is JSON format. You see ID, title, price, rate, count, everything it is printing. So here we converted as string and printing. Here directly we are printing. Okay, so this is how you can read the JSON response and print. Okay, so now I want to read the JSON response as string and I need to validate. Okay, so same thing, we need to get the response as string, right? Till here, same. Okay, I'm getting the same again. Here I'm getting the response body in the form of string, get body as string. So I'll just verify, otherwise I'll write assert dot assert to true response. What is that? Body contains, sorry, this is string, right? Whether it contains or not. What is that? I want to verify. So this string contains this men's clothing or not. Okay. That's it. Once I get the response in the form of string, I'm just validating whether that string contains this men's clothing or not. Simple validation. Run this. So it executed passed. The reason is we are not printing anything. We are just verifying this. So if I put something men's clothings, so this string is not there inside this response body. So this time it should fail. You see that? So expected true, but found false. The reason is it is expecting clothing, but we have given clothings, so it failed. Right. This is how you can verify. Means you can validate this response when you read as a string. Let me comment this. We'll go to this syntax. Okay. First, let me copy paste the same thing. Here also, once you get, so we'll not validate here. Okay. So what we'll say, once you get the get body. Okay. Once you get the body, given when, once you send this using get method, dot get body dot as again string. Very similar to this. Okay. Here also response dot get body as string. Same thing. Get will give what? Response object. Right. Get will give response. Get dot get body as string. What is that? I'll take this as a string response is equals to response body equal to given when once you send the get method get body dot as string. Okay, once you get the string, you can assert the same thing again. The reason is we are getting in the form of string. Okay, so once you get men's clothing, I'll run again. So this time it will pass. You see that it passed. So we are converting the response body to a string, and inside that string we are just verifying this string contains this sentence or not, this value or not. Okay, now I don't want to do like that. I don't want to convert as a string. I want to do as it is. Okay, here what we'll do, we need to get the response first. So till frame here to here, same thing. Okay, once I get that, I want to validate the JSON. Okay, so to validate the JSON, we need to use one of the classes called JSON path. You see, JSON path from io.restassured.path.json. So JSON path equals to, so what it is, response dot, here we are response dot get body as string. Okay, here response dot will get the response in the form of JSON path directly. Okay, so we are getting, when you log, right, so we are getting the values like this. Okay, so inside this I want to get one value and assert. What is that? I want to verify category and then this rate. Okay, this category and rate, I want to get that information and then validate. So for that, what I need to do, I want to get string category. Okay, string category is equals. So we have JSON path object, right? So let me correct it. So JSON path dot, we have get string method, one of the string methods. What is that? So I need this category directly. It doesn't have any parent. Okay, so category. The second thing is string rate. Okay, rate. JSON path dot get string. So we need to give the path. Okay, so this rate is inside this rating. Okay, so we need to use this also, rating dot rate. Rating dot rate. Now I'll print standard ordered println category in the same way. I'll print rate also. Okay, first we'll try to print this and then we'll verify. Run, it has to print category and rate. You see that category men's clothing, rate 3.9. That is what we have seen here, right? Rate 3.9, category men's clothing, right? So now I want to assert. Assert equals category. What is that category? This is what the category, right? assert dot assert equals. The second one is rate. What is the rate? 3.9. Right. So already we have read those information category and rate, and we are verifying the category which I am getting from the JSON path is men's clothing or not. The rate is 3.9 or not. Okay. So run this. It is printing and passed. You see passed. If something goes wrong, it will fail right. So if I say clothings, then obviously it will print, but while asserting it will fail. So go here. You see, assertion error, expected men's clothing, but found men's clothing. Okay. So because of that, assertion failing. So this way you can assert. So this is normal way. Okay. We'll see way 2. Okay. So given when the till get is same. Okay. So then, right, we have then is to validate. So then dot, you have body. Okay. Body category, that category equal to, what is that? Men's clothing. So directly inside, again I want to do one more, dot body. This time rating dot, we have count, right? Rating dot count, comma, equal to, that is integer, we can directly give 120. That's it. Okay. Given when get this resource information, we got the response. Once you got the response, then inside the body you can directly write inside this body method category, comma, this category is equals to what? Men's clothing. And the same way body rating dot count. Here we have taken rating dot rate. Here directly you can mention rating dot count equal to 120. But I'm getting some error here, equal to. Okay. Change equals to something. Even equals also will not work here. You'll get the body issue. So equal to, this is for to use this method, we need to import one more. This is like import matches. Import static dot org dot hamcrest dot matches class. You see, matches is a class dot star. Okay. We need to import one more static. Okay. So if you do not want to do that, so first let me execute this. So now it is, the error is gone, right? Category equal to men's clothing. Inside the body, how many values you want to verify, you can using this dot method, again body. Again, if you want to do some other assertion inside the body, you can say dot body again. Okay. So am I verifying only 2 values here? One is category, another is count. So let me execute this. Okay, failure 0, passes 1. So if I give 121 here instead of that, so it should fail and saying that expected and this one actual. You see that expected 121, actual 120. JSON path rating dot count does not match. Right. So let me put it back to 120. Okay. So now I don't want to do this static import. So let me comment that. So again, you will get equals. So for that, you need to directly matchers dot matchers you need to import. So import matchers. You see that matchers dot equal to. Here also matchers dot equal to. Again, if you run, it will execute perfect. You see, it passed. So if you do not want to do static import, okay, now it you see normal import, not a static import. If you do not want to use this class matchers, I want to use directly this method, then do a static import. I don't bother about whether it is static or not. Then you can directly use matches dot equal to. It is up to you. Okay. So this is how you can read the JSON response and validate in the form of JSON only. In the previous one, we converted as a string. Once you have a string, it is easy to verify something inside that contains equal to something like that. But here we did not convert it into the string directly. We converted into the JSON. It's in the form of JSON. So that JSON I want to travel inside inside these values and get the value. So that is called path. So JSON path. So JSON path equal to response.json path. Because of this class, we can directly get the values. JSON path.get string of category, JSON path.get string of rating.rate. Directly you can read the JSON values and then verify. So if you do not want to do like this JSON path, all these things in the form of DSL syntax, then body, inside the body, you can directly verify the values, both the ways. Okay. So this is how you can read the JSON response body. Okay. And you can print, otherwise you can validate whether the response is correct or not. Okay. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for interesting updates. Thank you.